Hello YouTubers, welcome to my YouTube channel, Beauty with Kishana. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a lace frontal wig and how to install it. So first you're going to need a cap. It doesn't matter what kind of cap it is or what color it is, as long as it's a wig cap. Alright, and you will also need some thread, some nice thick thread. And you need a needle. It doesn't matter if it's a curved needle or a straight needle, as long as it's a needle. Alright, so now you have the lace. And you will also need about 4 to 3 bundles of hair. Now we can start. We have the cap on the head. And now you're going to place the lace on the cap. Make sure it's nice and pinned down before you start sewing to make sure everything's straight and neat. Now you start sewing. Make sure everything's nice and tight because you don't want the lace to come up off the cap. Alright, now we're almost done sewing the lace on the cap. Alright, now that everything's nice and done, nice and neat, you can see the knots, everything's nice and tight on the cap. You can start plucking. Now plucking is really good because it makes you be able to see the part very well. That way you don't have to use makeup. You can just pluck it. Alright, now that we've plucked the part, we can start with the back of the cap and get ready to start sewing. Now that we're sewing on our first track on the back of the cap, you're going to do this about 5 or 6 times. You're going to sew about 6 to 5 tracks on this cap. Alright, now that I've done about 6 layers of tracks and got everything sewed on, we can begin to work on the middle of the cap. Now we're working on sewing the tracks to the middle of the cap. Alright, now that everything's nice and sewed down, I can start working on closing everything up. Right here, I'm just making the knots to make sure everything is nice and tight to close this spot up. Alright, now, nice. Everything's looking nice. I'm finished. I'm brushing it. It's looking great. I love the body wave hair. Alright, now I have taken the wig off the client's head so you guys can see it and how it's looking now that everything's nice and done. This took me about 2 hours to do, but everything's looking great. And look at that part, it's nice and straight. Now the hair is back on the client. She's loving it. This is my second time doing the lace frontal wig for her. Everything's looking great. Now you're going to start to glue. This has got to be glue. You can put this around the front of your head before you lay the lace down. You don't want to put too much glue because you don't want it caked up once you start drying. So just put enough up there. Don't put too much. Alright, now that I have the glue down, I could start blow drying it. Now when you're blow drying, you want to pat it at the same time so it can start sticking, and that way it won't be white when you're done. Alright, now that everything's nice and done, she's loving her lace frontal wig. It looks beautiful on her. Thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. Make sure you like this video, share this video, and comment on this video. And make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more upcoming videos. This is Hair by Shauna.